I grew up in Trenton, New Jersey, and basketball always been like a fun thing for me. Growing up, I was younger, always wanted to play on the team. I wasn't able to because unfortunately we didn't have the money. It was a few times where I was able to jump into like a summer league because my uncle coached or something, but that always fell short. The transportation, me not being able to get to the games all the time. So I don't think I ever like fully completed like a full summer league season in the park. And then I didn't play organized basketball until I moved down to Georgia in the 8th grade. I moved and I started going to school and I started playing organized summer ball, AAU in Alabama with the team named the Hurricane. After that, it was just like, it kept me out of trouble. It kept something to do. It was fun and I grew love for it. And it was rare. I loved a lot of things. And I just followed behind it after that, started to give it my best and grew from there. So from 8th grade, I went to just like a nobody, just on a backside, rebounding and doing everything, and then the added skill to my game, and here I am now. Basketball in high school was very big for me. I learned a lot of things. It was my first time ever getting injured, my first time playing for school, really my first time being a superstar in the sport. Just being able to graduate from the high school. I was the first one in my family to graduate high school, so it was pretty big. My freshman year, I got injured, so I didn't play until like the last 5 games and we lost in the playoffs. After that, it was go time, it was grind time. On my team, it was about probably like 4 or 5 guys that played AAU basketball with me. So we already built a relationship. I had built a relationship with them guys since I started playing organized ball. And we just meshed together. We knew each other, and that was the best part. It wasn't even about winning all the games. It was just being successful with your brothers. And a lot of the guys I still talk to, and we pulled out with it three state championships in a row. The first state championship, it was the greatest, but it was like the easiest. But the best part about it was we was the first one to win a basketball championship in school history. So it was something that was never done there. So we set a mark, like I will always be remembered here forever just because of that. And then it was special to see how important I was to people and me putting a smile on people's face. My sophomore year, all I wanted to do was go up and dunk the ball. I'm getting every rebound, every putback, and I'm jamming. As long as I get 2 or 3 a game, I was okay. And it was okay with me because I was putting smiles on people's face, not worried about the coaches, but the fans, seeing little kids smile and everything. And that's what really pulled me into the game. I chose UNA because the love that I was showed. So originally I was signed to Florida Atlantic, and the coaching staff got fired and everything, so I thought about it and I asked for my release. Once I got my release, it was like Coach Willie Watson, that's my guy. He called me maybe like a couple days later. He called me in my first block class, and I talked to him. He was talking to me, telling him how much he wanted me and everything. And then by 4th block, he was there. And knowing that the school was 4 to 5 hours away from me, and he just went and jumped on it, not even knowing what was gonna happen, it meant a lot to me. And then after that, we set up a visit about maybe a week or 2 later. And then on the weekend of my visit, maybe that Friday before I was leaving, it started storming. And it was storming real bad, and I tried to throw the visit off. And he like, nah, man, you gotta get up here, you gotta do the visit. And he like, man, you can get another visit in if this one don't work. So it's showing how much hard he was going, and like him just showing me that it seemed to me that he really wanted me. And then when I got here, it was the same thing. They had a plan for me when I came on my visit. They had everything mapped out, and I felt like it was the best situation for me. My older brother, Trent McKent's, played here at UNA, and that's kind of sort of a thing that led me into going here too. Just being able to play behind him and build an even stronger legacy here at this program meant a lot. He played here when it was D2, and now I play here for the newer version, and it's D1. So to be able to build that legacy and be able to build a name for ourselves in the community, it's a big thing. And a lot of people may not know because his last name is McKenson and my last name is Littles, but going into high school, they somewhat adopted me in their family, and I'm part of the family, so it's my brother. And to be able to build this legacy and build on the legacy that he started and to be able to close it is kind of great to me. Just to be here at a D1 level, first of all, a lot of guys don't make it to the D1 level. But then to be able to start your own legacy, like I said before, it's the first year being D1, and my first year here was the first year ever being D1, so it was like I was that first team. So I set the standards here, and to know that I set the standards somewhere, or if I do everything the right way, my name will always be here forever, and I'll always be that role model here. It's a great feeling. My favorite thing about UNA, it's a beautiful, loving community. It's just not like just on campus that I get the kind of love. I can go to Walmart and people just stop me in Walmart, talk to me, hold conversations. It's like no grudges when you're walking through the community. People giving you bad looks and everything. It's like it's all love and you can feel it. You walk through with smiles, you walk by somebody, they're at least gonna say hey to you, and I like that part about the community. UNA all around would always be like a special place to me because a lot of people know my background, and Coach took a chance on me and gave me an opportunity to be here. And me and Coach been through a lot of things, and he stick with me and he helped me become a better person. But not only that, the community does too. Like, it's a lot of stone points that I went through in my process of being here. And people could have judged me from some of those things. Like, I'm sure people know I got suspended this past year. And it wasn't a thing like I wanted to do something to my coach, but we got into an altercation on the court. And people could have took it a bad way and said I was a bad guy and looked at me ugly. But people still stick with me, still want to take pictures with me after the game and things like that, still tell me how great of a player I am. And I just appreciate that. Everybody just sticking with me and cheering me on and giving me support through my process. I thank everyone for that. My name is Emanuel and I play basketball at the University of North Alabama.